Hello everyone, my name is Jared and welcome back to Satisfactory, where last time we made this fantastic, awesome, wonderful, can't do any wrong build. That is the pedestal for our space elevator there. And in this episode we actually are going to do the game. We're going to put a factory in it. We are making the space elevator parts for this phase. And let's go see. I have 3 parts I need to make, and I need a lot of resources. Fortunately, they're all within the tier that I want. I don't need any Mark III miners or anything crazy like that. I figured out just a little bit. So I need these versatile frameworks, modular engines, and the adaptive control units for phase 3. But first, I want to get some logistics up and running so we can have all the things being run into the factory, and I think we can finally do it. Although, to be honest, a lot of the resources can be just can be belted into the factory, which I might do that, but there's some of these things that I am either going to do a truck, a train, or in the case of the oil up there, I am going to have to use the train for sure on that. I have trains to build. Yes!
Milestone reached. Trains are excellent for efficiently moving vast quantities of parts. Train logistics can be made more precise and complex with tools found in the railway signaling milestone. I listen to all my pioneers, often when they're not even aware of it. So due to popular demand, I have added a motivational message. Choo-choo mother.
Okay then, that's hilarious. So I need to make a decision. I need to figure out where I'm going to be placing my train yard. Do I want it on this side, or do I want it on the over the ocean? I'm honestly leaning to clearing out more space here and doing it on this side, purely for the fact that I think having more of a slab around the Fix-It temple will make it look even cooler. Well, alright, that's a good amount of clearing up here. Let's go ahead and start laying down some foundations here. And just like that, quick little foundation here. Now, I think I have to figure out how I'm going to lay out this area. Do I want to have the rails kind of come in this way and then go into their slots and then go that way? Or do I want them to be a little bit more, leave this middle area open for like a roadway or something in the future? I'm honestly not too sure. I do kind of like the idea of having these all in a row and maybe making one of the other entrances the actual entrance. But let's lay down a train station and maybe kind of try to figure this out. Is that where I want it? I mean, sure. I guess so. Actually, yes, if you can believe it. Somehow that all worked out. That's great. I like it, I like it, I like it. And then the train. Alright, let's take a look at these. Train station. I want this to be Fix-It Temple 1. You are now officially Fix-It Temple 1. Haha. And then we will have outputs on the side here. I'm going to extend this a little bit more here. That way my inputs and outputs are going to be fantastic. But this should be a good start for now. And we will see what we can see. Now, honestly, even if I don't use that right away, because most of the materials that I need are within belting distance, like these iron nodes here, they're within belting distance of there, no trouble at all, along with most of the other materials I need. Trains, signaling. So I need 50 computers. There they are. All right. Oh, was that my last? That was my last tier 6 thing. So now onto phase 3, which is why we made the base. All right. Something I do want to set up is I want to take our blueprint mecha and make a little railway, whatchamacallit, like foundation. So it makes it super easy for me to actually set up the roadway, because I do want it a little bit raised off the ground. Okay, so a couple things that I need. I need to figure out how close I can build these. Maybe a foundation and a half, something like that. Like that. What do we think? Thinking. Features I can add to it. Yes. And then I think that should be enough, right? All right. So right now let's go ahead and get all the items that I can just belt in. And since the Caterium is right here, we're just going to split off what we need here, and then we'll figure out what to do from here. All right. So what else is around here that I can grab? How much copper do I need? Only a little bit. But I have the copper nodes right underneath, so we're just going to use those. Same thing with the iron. So honestly, I think we're doing pretty well. Pretty well. The things that I need to get are these coal nodes up here. I need to grab a little bit from one of them. And I might make a train for this. We shall see. It does seem like a good thing to make a train for, because it does go all the way up here. But let's tootle our way over here. There's the coal nodes up here. I think there's some oil up here, which I do need an amount of that. Oh, hello. Are you guys done yet? Thank you. Yeah, they're over here. Nice and easy. Okay, let us see. So my train will be coming in from over there. There's another one like this here. Okay, we'll get all of these hooked up. All right, those will be all hooked up and ready to go. We'll name this pull out 1 through 3. Okay, now I need to run track. Well, as you can see, I am plugging away here. I'm curious if these are working. It's kind of hard to tell, but I think they are. But yeah, all I do is just bring it down the hill a little bit. Looks like it's kind of maybe there. Grab my rail, bring it down. Boop. And boop. All right, and then just continuing on. Now I'm thinking I want to have it loop this way, so we'll have. I think we'll just go straight shot. Kind of swooping by the radio tower there, by the Caterium. Okay, I think I actually have a good chunk of infrastructure here now. I have my path going all the way up to the coal nodes up there. And then I have an interchange here. This is a rail yard. I have a little bit more room here. So I think I might be able to fit like 6 or 7 train stations in here. I might have to reconfigure this section again. But on the whole of things, I think this is going to work out pretty good. I just need to get all the path and block signals in. Yeah, that's going to take a fair amount of time. And then the way I heard it was that you want the path blocks on the entrances and then blocks on the exits. So this is a path, this is a block. It's the way I heard it. I'm hoping that I won't have any trouble with my train systems at all. We'll see though. I need compoopers though. I need the compoopers. I can't wait till I don't have to handcraft these things. They are a lot to make. Alright, in theory, I think I have everything I need to have this work. Let's get our train up and running. Okay, this should just go to... Okay, we're gonna go from Fix-It Temple 1. And then coal out 1 through 3. Which the 1 through 3 is the freight line. So the first 3 cars should be filled up with the coal. Let's see. Here we go. First train ride. We'll see if I did it right. mean, this train's not too bad. I don't know. This ramp, it could use some work, let's be honest, but I think it serves its purpose, and I'm not too concerned about it. And in theory, it should turn left. Yeah. It's so cool. They call out 1 through 3. First 3 cars. That means I have another 3 cars on this particular train that I can use to, like, pick up the oil from across the way over there. I love how beep. Oh. And the bean's going to get run over. Boosh. Oh, I guess I'm taking him for a ride. Okay. Okay, Mr. Bean. There you go. Bye-bye. Alright, first bit of train logistics. This is awesome. And there's our coal being brought in. Heck yeah. I think I gave myself room to expand, at least a little bit over here. The Caterium says going to continue over here. It's always the question is, now what? But that's the idea. So now it's time to just do it. Just got my second train up and running. This one's going to a different area. Let's see, let's go ahead and open the train menu. We want, I have my rubber and my plastic. And then fix it temple 2. Save changes. Turn on self-driving. Alright, off we go onto another adventure. Let's see if I did all the paths right. Doing all this infrastructure work is honestly a little bit interesting. It takes a lot more time than I thought it would, really. Because all this spacing is... obnoxious? I think obnoxious is the right word. Because there's... It's like... Because to make the curves right, it's you move forward 5, and then you move forward 5 and or up 5 over 4 on a path, and that usually works out. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, here is our rubber and plastic, and that's that's basically the route. And we're coming in. And then I didn't record it. I really should have. Didn't record it because, well, I thought that it was going to be a lot simpler than it was, but I will show you. I'm making 660 rubber and plastic per minute. So yeah, these are totally full 480 belts, and then these ones are only partially full. But yeah, over here by our motor factory for personal use, I made this, which is, again, a lot bigger than I had planned. Or, not bigger, just, I mean, it's simple. It's only refineries. That's all that's in here is just refineries. So I have 40 refineries on this side making us rubber from crude oil. And I have, I think it's 1,200 crude oil coming in total. Let me ping so I can show you where it is on the map that I'm grabbing from. Yeah, I'm grabbing these here. And then over here as well. And all told, this is 1,200 crude. I'm not sure why that one's green. Weird. But 1,200 crude per minute here. It's coming in, feeding these guys. And these ones over here are just making the base recipe. And then along here, on this side, we're actually using the recycled plastic. Because we're making the 600 plastic, we're using the rubber, all the rubber on this level here, to make all of the plastic that we need. And enough so that we can make more rubber at the end. Because some of this plastic gets sent downstairs, right here, gets sent down and to these, which are using the recycled plastic to make, or the recycled rubber recipe to make us our extra rubber and plastic. So, all told, 660 rubber and plastic, which is pretty neat. it really only took like this only took maybe 2 hours to build. Turned out pretty cool. Pretty cool. Again, I don't know why I didn't record it. I thought it would be smaller, I suppose. It's another thing in this area for me to decorate. This area has kind of become a factory zone. It's very convenient to build here. But yeah, there's that. That's hilarious. But now, I think I officially have all of the materials that I need. Something that I've been taken to doing is labeling what's coming out, because I saw Kivitz doing it, and I realized, you know what? With a factory this big with so many lines coming in, I am going to forget. Now that took so long to get all those resources in, but we have them now. So now it is time to actually discuss how I want things. And I need a lot of refining and like basic processing. I need to get iron ingots, copper ingots, Caterium ingots, all of that sort of stuff in place. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to have a refining section, which I don't know if I want to mess with that, but I might do it in this quadrant over here. The goal, space elevator parts, and I'm going to be making 10 versatile frameworks, 10 modular engines, and 5 adaptive control units per minute. That's my goal. And then all of the extra in between recipes, like I'll be making heavy encased frames, I'll be making computers, all of that will have offshoots to be put into our dimensional depots, right? So I'll just have overflow systems. So once that gets done, I'll have these ready to have items put in them. But yeah, that's the plan. Probably do refining over here, secondary processing over here, and we'll see where we end up. Right, I think I finally have all the materials that I need over here. The copper is here, the limestone's there, water's there. Then my iron, Caterium, and coal is over here. So I'm trying to come up with an interesting smelter design. And I like this. I like this a lot. I need to figure out what to do with the inputs. Yes, it's a tricky part indeed. Okay, maybe it's just as simple as doing this. The nice thing is that these smelters will each take 300, and I have 300, so I only need 3 setups like this to get all my smelting done for my iron anyway. Now we can actually set up our smelters here. Let's go for blueprints, smelters, like so. Boom. All right. Sweet. Okay. So now I have to hook everything up and make sure I have space back here, just in case I need to add in extra production over here. Then all I have to do is hook this thing up to power, which is over this way. All right, once I turn this on, we're gonna be producing. Heck yeah, instant green. You'll love to see it. And there's our iron right away. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Now producing 900 iron per minute here. Let's connect these blueprints a little bit. A little bit clipping, but that's okay. It really is. And that was dead on. Oops. Can you tell? I can't tell. But yeah, smelting up and running. You love to see it. That's really fun. Fun to get that going. Okay, now the next thing that we need to do is we need to make us some steel. So I need my foundries here. Yeah, something like that. Now the reason why I built it like this was so in theory I should just be able to pop this guy here. Like so and like so. That's kind of cool looking. I don't mind this at all. This is kind of really cool. Alright, and then all outputs will just be scooted onto the back. Easy, simple. I love it. Okay, now all I have to do is hook this guy up to power, we'll be able to get this thing cooking. And that should have kicked them all on. And these can just be scooted off somewhere. I don't know where they're going yet. Haven't thought that far ahead. But we have them available now. Okay, so we have our steel, which we are producing 10,040 steel right now. All right, with the iron and the steel taken care of, let's move on to the pure recipes, which includes the limestone, our copper, and our caterium over here. So for our caterium, we need around 8. I don't know how much walking space I want. Maybe like there. I like that. I like that. All right. I have all of my pure refineries up and running. I have this set of 8 over here is our caterium here. Over here is our copper sheets. The back one right there is our limestone. And the rest of these are copper. And we have some copper being fed from over here all the way back over here. Back to the copper sheets. And now all I have to do to get this thing going is that. Adding in the water might help. And then putting this in, it will start the system. There's our limestone, but everything else is starting to kick on here. This should be putting out copper. We should see a good chunk start to be made. Yeah, there's some. Ah. And then that will connect that over there. Ah, you. But yes. There's the caterium. A little bit net made so far. So waiting for water. Yes. There we go. Starting to make everything that we need here. I believe. Yep, there's the copper sheets. There's the caterium ingots. Where is our concrete? Why have you not been made? Because I never connected you. That's why. There we go. Yeah, it's so fun seeing these factories come to life. Get them all set up. But yes. Yes, it is beautiful. This is working out really great. Now, what else do I need? I think it's time for... Let's see, I have my steel, I have my caterium sheets, copper, concrete. I need to bring my iron and my... The coal is free. I don't have to use that anymore, but this I do want to bring over if I can. Yeah, I think I decided, as fun as this is, yeah, if I need the room, I can adjust this. That's doing good. That's filling up. We all green? Mostly. All right, that gives me all of this space to do the space elevator parts. I was thinking I would need to go to a different quadrant, but I really don't. And there's all this space over here if I need extras or what have you. Yeah, all of this space will be for all of the constructors and assemblers and manufacturers. Yeah, it's worked out way, way better. And I'm going to be stacking them like this. And then I'll have all the extra room. I was thinking I would be using up a whole lot more than this, but turns out I'm good. I'm good. So I guess first off, we want to tackle from the back of the line coming forward. So let's tackle making our steel things. So we need, what did I have for steel? I already forgot. Okay, 80, 40, 40. Okay, got it. All right, let's see, where are we at? Where are we sitting? Do we like this? Kind of, sort of, yeah. So we need something like 20, we need like 30 constructors. That's what we need. But I think like a big old belt wall could look kind of really cool. So honestly, a really interesting logistical challenge here. Like, how do I get all my materials from and adding to the... I guess this is almost like a little bit of a main bus. It's weird. It's interesting, though. It's interesting. Interesting challenge here. It's honestly worked really great for the for our steel. That's hilarious. All right. Okay, that's our steel. Yeah, something like that should work just fine. Now I have all my belts of steel here. Now, I think this is steel taken care of. I believe. I believe. Okay. I think it's time to plug it into power and see how we're doing. And poop. Off we go. Fully powered on. Oh yeah, there's all the steel pipes already being backed up. Perfect. Alright, there's our steel pipe. There is our steel, our iron rods, our steel pipes, beams, and rods. Okay, now let us see here. I guess the iron, right? Okay, so for the iron, we need 8. Which, because of how I built these, I can plop one right on top. Like so. What? Ghost lights? It's not even connected. Weird. I ain't saying no. Okay, where's some power that I can bring up? And there's our iron. This is 160. Perfect. Just in general, where it is. Alright. Hey. This is working out great. Now I think I need... Well, that's the iron and the steel basic construction taken care of. Now I need to take care of the caterium, copper, all this stuff here. Got the lights in, got the shaders on. I think this is actually working out really, really well. If you can believe it, this is just our basics here, which is absolutely crazy to me. So here's our wire, how much wire we have. This is our iron rods, steel beams, quick wire, cable, iron plates, steel pipe. It's all accessible here. I left these because I thought they would be really cool to be able to walk through all of these. Our wall of belts. Logistics craziness. Then all of our smelting and refineries. Yep. Alright, if you can believe it. All of that for that. Next phase of the process here. Alright. I was producing this floor of assemblers, but I'm starting to lose track of what's producing what, so I'm gonna turn things on and see what breaks. This will help me figure out where the heck things should be. Alright, what are you guys missing over here? This is the stator and rotor deal. Okay. And these are, what are you? Reinforced iron plates. Okay. Now we can keep moving on. Yeah. Field of assemblers. Gonna be more. We are finally at our first space elevator part. The versatile framework. Now I just need to route our modular frames over here and our steel beams. Our modular frames are right here. And our steel beams are over here, I believe. Yes. Alright, first part in. There's our modular frames. Alright, and with this hookup, there are our versatile frameworks. And that's that. First space elevator part complete. There they are. Yes. And this will produce us grand total of 10 of these per second. Or minute, sorry. 10 of these per minute. Which is honestly more than enough. This is all the assemblers. So now all we need is the manufacturers. Which I'd need a grand total of 20 of the things. So... up we go? Yeah, I think up we go. It just keeps growing. This stack This is just a block of manufacturing, and it's awesome. I love it. Love it so much. All right. I think I have everything. All I gotta do is plug this into power, and then we're ready to start this thing. Oh my gosh. And not only am I making our space elevator parts, I am making our heavy modular frames and our computers. Once all of the system overflows, will be just good to go here. Here's the overflow for heavy modular frames, and then the computers it's a bit convoluted, but computers are right here. And those get sent up along this line into these two. Have we made any space elevator parts? Yeah. None of these yet. Still waiting for everything to fill up. Oh, starting to make them now. Let's go. All right, it's all connected. Going up. And somehow this project is done. This is a ridiculous factory block thing here. Heck yeah. Oh man. This was genuinely a lot more work than I was expecting, but I think it's all working. We are doing good. We are doing so good with everything that we've accomplished today. The numbers are ticking up. Yes. As far as decorations go, I don't know. We'll figure it out. And I think all told, there must be like couple hundred machines here. Something like that. It's all lit up too. I even took the time to do the ceiling because it's dark in here. It's dark in here most of the time. So I figured any little light that can add to brighten up everything should be pretty good. You know your base is big when it's foggy on the other side. Oh man, 2 more. Come on, give it to me. There it is. There it is. Here's phase 3 done, or done, I think. Yeah, phase 3 done. Let's go. It only took so long. Oh my gosh. Send it. Nice. Boom. Nice. Hey, let's go. All right. Oh man. Well, kind of, there's a little bit of a retrospective on this thing. I kind of regret doing all 3 space elevator parts at once. It ended up being a lot more work than I was expecting in one video. but it all worked out. It really did. And now I have the infrastructure set up for making all of the things. Oh. It's a weird little glitch. I don't know what causes that. I think when you're boosting while it auto-saves, it does that. But yeah, now these are cooking at 5 per minute. And these are just going to go into these backlog, because I'm sure I will need them in the future for other parts, right? But yeah, all of this will back up. They'll give me computers, they'll give me heavy modular frames. So I'm happy about this. It just took a lot longer than I was expecting. I mean, I knew it'd take a lot, but yeah, it's all good. Well, let's walk through real quick. Let's walk through. Okay, so back here we have all of our smelters and refineries. All these creating our steel, our iron, our copper. our limestone or our concrete, caterium, all of that stuff. And it's all getting sent over here to this absolute spaghetti of belt work. I don't know why I decided to do it this way, but I did, and it was actually kind of fun. And this is only a little bit of spaghetti. Only a little bit. It's... At least when I was doing it, it was organized. I don't know if I could find things anymore. But yeah, here's constructors making all, I think, steel and cable and wire. And then first row of assemblers making fused. Oh, they're making wire using an alternate recipe using caterium to kind of make it go further. And then up here, we have our main bay of assemblers here, all producing all of the assembler bits like smart plating and stators and rotors, all ending up to our first one, which was the versatile framework. But yeah, this ended up being... It worked out fine. Even with blueprints, it did take a while though. But yeah, spaghetti back here especially ended up being crazy. But that's not the worst of it, if you can believe it. The worst of it is this mess here. So have heavy modular frames over there. These 10 here are making modular engines. These 3 are making our computers. And these 5 over here are making our adaptive control units. And all of these parts will just be saved up for use later. So hopefully I don't need to completely redo this whole setup. Hopefully. We'll see though. I decorated a little bit, as you can see. I'll go down so we can get a better look. Just a little bit of decoration. Nothing crazy, nothing super detailed. Glass box inside of the pyramid box. As you can see, it's looking pretty good. It actually looks pretty clean from this side. Just don't look over there. Well, I think that's actually going to do it for me. Oh man, we finally have our phase 3 done. And then next time we're going to take a look at that and see what we need to make happen, because it's going to be quite a bit. But yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye-bye now.